you hold off please for a second? I've just got to go and check the photo finish.
Just waiting for a check on the photo finish, so the runners will not all move into line for a few moments.
Is it possible to come back just the tiniest little bit, mate, so when they come in? Or you want? It's a question. Just so I get them a bit better when they come around the bend. That's all, mate.
If I come back too far, I miss them as well.
Yeah,
with
no,
this
your first priority, absolutely. So again, it was a question.
But you're. I'll see what let me know where I am in the first race now.
Yeah.
I'll probably come back to about. How's that go?
I'll let you know afterwards. I just did a quick spin around before.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I think they want me to stay on the barrier now. So as long as you're right.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
As long as you're good, that's obviously the main thing. But I thought if you could swing back a little bit, I'll get a little bit less of your elbow as they come into the corner. Mate, how many of these calls have you done? Have you ever added them up?
Oh, I don't know. I reckon I probably do about 100 a year now. Back a few years, I reckon I'd be up 7,000 or 8,000.
Hear that, Rory? Yeah. So I didn't introduce you. Do you know who I am, Flinny? I know
Yeah.
who you are. Shane.
Yeah, Shane Wallace.
Yeah, Shane Wallace. That's me. But I didn't introduce you to Rory.
Rory. Hello, mate.
Yeah. So he's my boy. So he's got
The one of the district school boys on.
Yeah, that's right. He's got the R&D happening. Absolutely. Got the R&D happening. Mate,
Yeah.
Jenny would have been happy with Easter in the country this year.
Fantastic.
Holy dooly.
What's going on over here?
Coming in, it was a big unknown, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, that's right. And like, we put a fair bit of, like risk with Lee Koenig.
Yeah, well, that's what I did say to a few people. I'm just glad it's not me, because it could have been anything. But in the end, it was just about the biggest one ever.
Yeah, no.
So,
And it set us
hats
up
off to the organiser.
Set us up for about, like 2 or 3 years. Like we can now sort of now bring a couple of, good entertainment acts to, for the next
It's not as
couple of
big,
years.
like you got Lee, it's not as big a risk now, is it? Because they've got a bit of that behind them, a bit of reputation. But yeah, it was. I was feeling for him in the week leading up because you just didn't know who was going to turn up, eh?
Well, as it turned out, we were probably lucky that the
Yes.
Blues Festival was called.
I don't think that hurt. Just quite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that hurt.
What's going on over here?
here. So you're working with a professional today. So what did our first?
Just a delay here. The running of race 1, we're just doing some checks with regard to the photo finish camera. So horses still milling around behind the gates.
So we're filming our first ever race, but we've got some experience beside us, mate.
Too much pressure.
Oh, well, when our feed dropped, because it was good when we were, but I think we've kicked a cable out when we shifted the camera. So this race isn't going to be... I've got to get this tripod happening.
I think better was when he asked me to change the quality of it. And then that one stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be good if that was the case. Less our fault. Where's your next meet, Philly?
Wigan. We've actually got a race meet in Roma next Saturday.
Next Saturday? Which one's that?
Well, Charleville was supposed to race, but because they couldn't work on their track, so it's going to be finished.
Charleville race.
So that meeting will be held in Rome.
Who knows, you might see you there. I don't know if we'll get the call up for the big ones, but we'll get the call up for something.
I know it'll be like, I'd say,
So this live streaming of the Roma district races, is that a pretty new thing, is it?
this has only been running for about 3 years.
You did, well, you said that about this now. I wasn't sure if you meant
We used to
overall
do,
or just...
we get our own done in Roma with to put on our Facebook page.
Okay.
But they also, that's not part of it.
Yes. Because I was only working with the company, and then he said, when you get to the gate, tell me we'll race in Queensland. No worries, mate. Yeah, well, Shane Sellers gave us a call up, actually. You know Shane? Yeah. So he, they must have run him. And with he's done.
So they've been sending guys out for
Have they? Yeah.
and obviously it's cost them.
Probably not as viable as something local. So, you know, Shane rang me Wednesday and said, oh, do you reckon you could? I said, well, we'll give it a go and just see.
Yeah, I'll go and sit in as soon as this race is over. I'm back in the starting stick, in the callers box now. They're loading now.
These runners are moving into the gates now. Morricone was in the gates and backed out. We'll move back in. Waiting for Unitary to come up. For Love about to come to the line. Attendant going back to grab Unitary. Backs away as I speak. Unitary goes forward now. Gradually starting to fill the gates. King Coney and Old Town Road still out of the line. Haramain looks to have gone forward. There's King Coney racing in the pink cap, getting up closer to the line. It's gone in. Low Level Flying has gone forward. There's the Wayne Baker stable galloper For Love moving up closer. Old Town Road links in. And For Love, I believe, will be the last runner to be positioned. Morricone stands well with Low Level Flying. For Love's halfway in. Just backs away. Goes in now. Heading for the light to blink out on top of the gates, and they'll be set for a start, the running of race 1. Well, there might still be one out, Cathvolana. Cathvolana hasn't walked in yet, getting up closer. Jockey gets out of the saddle on Cathvolana. Meanwhile, Low Level Flying, Haramain, King Coney, Unitary. For Love stand well. They might nearly have Cathvolana in now. They have. Jockey gets back into the saddle and we're set for a start now. King Coney towards the outside with Old Town Road. The light blinks out on top of the gates. Racing didn't hold them long. Morricone showing pace, and as is Low Level Flying. For Love booting up towards that leading division, followed then dropping back into the field by Unitary. Back there with it would have been King Coney, Haramain, and dropping right back to the tail of the field is Morricone as they sort themselves out at the 400 metre mark, circling towards the home turn. For Love in front of Low Level Flying, Cathvolana a length and a half away, followed then about 2 back to Old Town Road. Back on the outside there at this stage would have been King Coney, Haramain well back with Unitary and Morricone in the straight. 250 metres to travel. Low Level Flying the inside. For Love the outside, and Cathvolana right down the outside with Old Town Road finishing out under the arches. Old Town Road and King Coney, Old Town Road, the stablemates. It's King Coney who's defeated Old Town Road, followed then by For Love, Low Level Flying, Unitary, Cathvolana. Back towards the tail of the field would have been Haramain, and Morricone, after a good jump, was always back rearwards.
prove that up.
Well, those two got right out probably about 10 or 12 horses from the inside running rail, low level flying, and For Love were right up against the inside, but King Coney and the stablemate Old Town Road come right to the outside, and King Coney, the widest runner, did best in the run to the line. Old Town Road had to switch course with about 50 metres to go, but King Coney was well clear, and you'll find King Coney will win the race from Old Town Road, and I think you'll find For Love has held on for third.